I'll save the notes for the end.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Good to see you, Karen, Jono, Melissa, Christy, how you're going. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Really excited to present to you this brand new masterclass I've been putting together over the last few weeks. Jono already giving me the clapping. Yeah, guys, please use the emojis and throw up the claps and celebration party poppers throughout the presentation. This is going to be an interactive. We are going to be writing some notes and stuff, so please have a pen and paper handy. Grab some water. Water is very important. One of the key principles to reclaiming your confidence and the ultimate fat loss blueprint. So that's what tonight is all about, is about figuring out the master plan, the overview, the blueprint to your health success, to fat loss, to toning up, to strengthening, to reducing pain, whatever goal you have in your health. You might not even have a goal for your health. You might just want to have more energy and be able to relax a bit more and have a bit more of a balance in your life and not feel so overwhelmed and anxious by all these health gurus coming at you left, right, and center. Don't eat carbs, do eat carbs, eat meat, don't eat meat, eat plants, don't eat plants, have this chemical, don't have that. It's overwhelming. And I want to give you the big picture overview ecosystem of all the different moving parts that we have in our health. Because for an ecosystem to thrive, for your health to thrive, for you to thrive, you need to have an equal balance of all different things. Both, you actually do need a bit of stress in your life. You do need a bit of exercise. You need the right food. You need the right movement. But if you have too much of one ingredient, then you can become the desert. If there is only sun, all you will get is desert. It's an African proverb. If there is no sun, if there's not enough sun and it's too cold, you'll get a big icy landscape like in Antarctica. So I've nailed health down into 3 key areas. So if you're going to take notes, take these notes down. The first area is energy. If we have not enough energy, our health is going to be deficient. We're not going to be living the life that we want to live because we have no energy to get out of bed, to go out with our friends, with our family, to work. Energy is the key to life. If we don't have energy, we basically are dead, right? That's what happens when you die. You run out of energy. If we have too much energy, if we're too stressed, if we're buzzing off coffee and meth and we're doing too much, of the stimulants, if we're doing too much of that and we can't get to sleep and our brains are wired and we're constantly stressed and we're running around like a headless chicken, that's too much energy, right? So we want an equal balance, not too hot, not too cold, the perfect porridge just for me, okay? The second most important area for your health is relaxation or calm or tranquility or whatever word you want to use to be able to calm your mind and de-stress and calm down. Because if you cannot de-stress, if you can't calm your mind and quieten the noise in your mind, you're going to be too much energy and crazy, or your mind will be constantly going and you'll run out of energy. So having both the energy to keep you going, but then also at night to sort of wind down and calm down the mind, to be present and be focused. If you want to achieve anything in any sort of area of your life that isn't running a 200-mile marathon, then you actually need to calm down and focus the mind on the present. If you want to work, if you want to present a masterclass, if you want to write a book, if you want to connect with a loved one, you need to have a calm mind and quiet the mind, okay? Too much relaxation, same thing with the energy. You just lay in bed all day. Too much relaxation, you don't do enough, you just lay on the beach all day. The third most important area is the integration part. How are we going to integrate both having energy, both relaxing, but still doing things, being productive and living the life that we want and having the healthy body and the healthy appearance that we so love and desire. So the balance part is all about planning, tracking, and reflecting. I'm already sort of giving away the 9 principles here, but it's all about using your mind instead of your body, working smarter and not harder, and sort of taking the overview like we're doing tonight and creating the blueprint for your health system on your own. So a lot of this tonight that I'm going to share with you, the 9 principles and the 3 different areas, it's all intuitive, and I'm going to get you to self-analyze and look at your own life and see where you can improve. So the 3 areas, energy, relaxation, and balance, I like to call flame, flow, and vitality. So I've created the Flame Flow Vitality method. I've helped one person already lose, using this specific method. I've helped one person lose about 10 kilos, and I had another coaching client this morning who said she's lost 12.8 kilos in the last 8 weeks. So it works. It's pretty cool. It's very intuitive. It's very, I empower you to do it. I help you to help yourself. So tonight we're going to go over the 9 core principles, the 9 health habits that you need for the rest of your life to live the best life possible. The Flame Flow Vitality method is all about making the smallest change for the biggest result. This will make more sense later, because if we have a chain of links, and most of the links are made of steel and titanium, and they're very strong, right? The chain's going to be very strong. I pull it apart. I can hold things with it. It's very strong. I whip people with it. It's a good chain. If there's a paper clip, if there is a weak plastic little piece of shit link in the chain, if I go to whip someone, it's going to fall apart and it's not going to work very well. Okay, it's happened to me before, and you don't want that to happen. So we want to find, first thing we need to do is identify where is our weakest link. So how are we going to do that? The traffic light system, the green, the yellow, and the red. So when I'm whipping with my chain, I also use the traffic light system. Do you ever do that, Jono? Do you use the traffic light system while using chains and whips?
Not personally.
Not personally?
I didn't. Not yet anyway. There's always time.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, but in all seriousness, we are going to use the traffic light system to self-analyze and figure out, okay, what area do I need to focus on? Because there is no point in, if your sleep is already really good, there is no point me giving you more information and more bullshit around sleep, because if your sleep's really good, but you don't drink water, you have a shit diet, you don't ever exercise, you don't have any goals, if I keep focusing on helping you sleep better, it's not going to improve. So we want to find any red lights, any red flags, and start working on them. Like I said, the Flame Flow Vitality method is all about making the smallest change for the biggest result. If we find the area, the weakest link in your life for your health, we can change one thing, boom, everything is going to change. You'll start seeing results, and you should gain momentum, and you'll be like, oh my God, this works. I'm feeling so much better. I have more energy. I can relax more. I have a much better plan of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to live and how to integrate everything. And it kind of goes in the back of your mind, and you just start living instead of fretting about all these different diets and water to drink and keto and fucking detoxing and all that stuff. We don't want to be worrying about that all the time. So use this system. So pay attention. This is going to be the most interactive section of the masterclass, the most important. If you're going to take anything away from this, this is the place to be. So pick up your pen and get ready. So we're going to go through each of the 9. All right, nice, Jono. I see a pen there. Oh, you have different colors on that pen too. So you can really get creative and use your colors here. So ask yourself, is my eating, is it green? It's really good. Yellow, it's okay. It can be better, it could be worse. Or red, it's absolutely horrible. I binge eat every night. I see sweets and I eat them. I know that I'm overeating, like red flag, okay? Green, I love my food. I don't eat too much food. I don't eat too little food. I eat the perfect amount of food just for me. Yellow is, oh yeah, sometimes I enjoy my food. Sometimes I forget to eat. Sometimes I eat a bit too much. I eat like a variety of foods, like fruits and vegetables and protein. Yeah, I eat, yeah, like it's okay. Like I know it could be better. I could eat more salads. I could eat more. Yeah, so that's yellow. Where are you? Red, yellow, or green? Movement is the second the second pillar, the second principle of the Flame, Flow, and Vitality method. Are you green? I'm really good at moving and exercising, and I feel really strong in my body, and I love my body. Yellow is, oh yeah, like I do a bit of exercise, but I could do more. And red is I sit on the couch all day. Okay, so who's red, yellow, or green? Mark that in. Okay, drinking water. Do you drink green light? Do you drink 2 liters of water a day, depending on your size? It's about 8 glasses of water. Do I drink, 1 to 2 bottles of water every day? I'm feeling good. I don't get headaches. I don't get tired. I don't get brain fog. I'm going to the toilet and my pee is like not dark yellow and it's not bright, not bright white. It's not super clear. It's just, it's just good. It's a nice clear sort of stream of pee. Okay, so red light would be I don't drink any water at all. Yellow is I drink a little, I drink enough. Yeah, it's okay. I could improve. And green is, oh my God, mate, I love drinking water. I drink the perfect amount of water. Every morning I wake up and I drink water. Okay. The second area is the flow, the relaxation. So do you get out in the sun? First thing in the morning, do you get up and do you look in the sun? And do you get some sunlight on your body? That's a green light. Yellow light is, oh yeah, a bit of sun. Red light is, no, I stay indoors all day. Okay, sleep. Green light, sleep. So you can fall asleep easily. You go to sleep at the same time every single night. You don't wake up during the night and you wake up with lots of energy. Yellow light, sometimes I can fall asleep quickly. Sometimes I don't wake up during the night. And sometimes I wake up with energy. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Red light is, oh my God, I have insomnia. I can't really sleep. I'm waking up all the time. I never have energy. It's really hard for me to fall asleep. Stress. Green light, I use mindfulness techniques and strategies to calm my mind and to de-stress myself. Okay, that's green light. I've got really good strategies to de-stress. Yellow light is, yeah, sometimes I'll think about de-stressing or meditating or breathing or yoga or stretching or journaling or sometimes I kind of do it. Red light, I don't do anything for my stress. There's something you can do for stress. I'm too stressed to even think about dealing with my stress. Okay, that's red light. Vitality area. Do you have goals? So green light is I have a clear set of goals that I'm so inspired by, and every day I take action towards my goals. Oh my God, I love my goals. I'm so focused and I love these goals. I can visualize these every day. Yellow light is, yeah, I sort of have some goals in mind that I'm working towards, like they could be better. But yeah, at least I have some goals. Red light is, I don't have any plan. I don't have any goals with my health. Okay. Don't be afraid to hit the red light. The red light and being honest with yourself is going to show you where your areas for growth are. If you green light everything, you say everything's fine and dandy, you're going to leave this masterclass being like, oh, Mitch didn't do very well. It's not on me, it's on you to be honest with yourself and be like, where can I actually improve? Because if you're not optimizing all 9 areas of the Flame, Flow, and Vitality method, you're leaving health gains on the table and you're not taking them with you and you're not onboarding it. And if you integrate everything, all the different 9 areas, and you really improve each and every one of them, you make sure they're just as strong as each other, there is no goal that you will not be able to achieve for your health. These are the 9 core principles for a reason, and that I've been dedicated for the last 12 years to figure out what's the most simple and effective way for me to get people results. I give them the best training plan. It doesn't work. It works a little bit. I give them the best diet and training plan. Oh, still it doesn't really work. I give them a sleep training. Oh yeah, it's sort of working. And then I'm like, fuck, that's not even working. Oh, okay, here's some goal setting. Here's some sleep strategies. Here's some fucking get out in the sun and, here, drink water. Here, do this multivitamin. Like, it's not about just one thing. It's about doing all of them, okay? So this is the part where I think a lot of people go, oh yeah, goals aren't important for me to achieve my health. It's all about my diet. It's all about exercise. It's all about, sleep. They're the main ones. It's all about the food I eat, and it's all about the exercise I do. Guys, it is the ultimate fat loss blueprint is not just food, it's not just exercise, it is all of these. So this vitality, this is where the balance comes in, and this is how we integrate the other areas of flame and flow. Flame and flow is very fancy. Vitality is where we really tie things together. So be honest with yourself. Do you have a plan? And I love it. I love my goals. I plan every week. I plan every day. Oh my God, I love my life. Yellow, yeah, I sort of have a plan, but not really. Yeah, I've got some goals. Red light is not, don't have goals, don't have a plan. Tracking, do you have a checklist in mind? Do you keep an agenda in your phone and your diary where you go, okay, here's what I need to do today. Tick, tick, tick. That's the agenda. That's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. And you actually tick it off and you check in your mind, yeah, I've done that. Awesome. Or do you sort of track things and check things off? Or red light is nah, I don't do any of that. I don't even know what that means to have a checklist or to track my goals or track things. The last one, probably my favorite, where you're going to get the most results, because this 9th principle here is the key to consistent health gains, consistent growth. And this is where the self-teaching comes into play, is reflecting. So green light, yep, I reflect every night. I reflect, what did I do well? Okay, yeah, I did that really well. I went to the gym, I drank my water, did some stretching after the gym and calmed down before bed so I can get some good sleep. Awesome. I went out in the sun. Oh, what can I improve on? Oh, I probably could do more stretching. Oh, I need to get a bit more clear on my goals. Oh, what am I doing tomorrow? I don't really have a plan for tomorrow. Oh, so you're constantly thinking, you're consciously thinking and reflecting, ruminating. Oh, what can I do to improve my health? Oh, what's my goal again? Oh, my goal is to lose 10 kilos in 10 weeks. Oh, okay. What do I know I needed to do? I needed to eat. I needed to train. I need to manage my stress. I need to get good sleep. Am I doing all those things? Are you reflecting? Green light, yeah, I'm the best at reflecting. Yellow, sort of could do more. Or red light is, nah, I can't even think of, I can't even reflect on the last time I reflected. Okay. How did everyone go with the traffic light system for the 9 core principles? That's the heavy lifting for tonight. Thank you for participating, everyone. I'm just going to pick someone at random. Jono, how did you go there? Do you want to share any red lights that you
Yeah,
got in there?
it was pretty interesting. I thought, I thought I was doing all right, and then when you start to talk about them and you list them all out, you go, maybe I'm not doing as well as I would have thought.
Yeah.
So some red lights that I got was move,
Okay.
and then plan, and
Okay. Yep.
then reflect.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
That's great. Thank you for sharing.
that's all right.
So if you just focus on those 3 things, that's your plan of attack. Oh, okay. I gotta get back into my BJs, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Is that what you call it? Your jits?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so we call it BJJ. So
JJ. Right, there's
there's
2
no
J's.
confusion.
Right.
Just otherwise there could be confusion.
I'm much more familiar with just BJ, but you do BJJ.
Yeah. Some people
Right.
call it
Okay.
JJ because it's not as Brazilian anymore. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then, so what can you do to just quickly off the top of the dome, what could you do to move more and exercise and get back into that? What would you love to do to just like, yeah, that'd be great.
I really just enjoy walking, so probably walking my dogs
Yeah.
more. I've
Yeah.
got 2 dogs, so just taking them for walks because that's pretty easy and everyone wins then.
Yeah, totally. That's a good plan. See there, you
Mm.
just knock 2 off in one go.
Mm.
You're just planning to move. And what about with reflecting? What could you do to reflect, or how could you help
Well,
integrate that?
I actually have a journal by my bed and I used to journal every night and I've over the last probably 2, 3 weeks I just stopped. So just picking that journal up, there's nothing stopping me because it's on my bedside cabinet,
Yeah.
right next to my CPAP machine. So
Yeah, nice. Your Darth Vader machine.
yeah, yeah.
So it's so simple, isn't it?
Yeah, when you put it like that, because it can be quite daunting sometimes.
Mm,
To be like, man, I need to do so many things, but I've only got three things to focus on. It's not actually that hard.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so now we have identified where the paperclip, the plastic link in the chain is, or there might be a few, is I know for me, I'm really good at um, this is kind of next level. This might bit too much, so block your ears if you're a beginner. I'm pretty pretty much a green light in all of those areas. I could definitely get better at tracking. Um, I could definitely get better at tracking for my stretching. So stress and tracking, I could probably do a bit better because as my running goals increase, I definitely need to do a lot more stretching and a lot more like ticking the box. Oh, did I do my breathing drills? Did I do my yoga? Did I do my stretching today? Okay, tick, tick, tick. I can definitely improve those two for me. But once you find, because even if you did say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing pretty well in those areas, the next thing that's going to hold you back is a different area of life. So for me now, it's more about business and finances and getting my business up and running. And then the better my business is, the better my health gets, right? So there's constant areas for growth and constant ways to improve your health. It's not just, okay, I've ticked all the 9 boxes now. I'm all good. It's okay, let's keep going. What's the next link in the chain? So the link in my chain is business and finances. If I really want to take my health to the next level and um, my mindset to the next level, it's okay, let me get some more of a business, more of a backing so I can teach more people and get my message out there and really simplify and get the ball rolling. So that might be something for you to think about is there an area of my life uh, um, this is where we get into the coaching program, the Flame Flow and Vitality Fat Loss Forever program is we sit down one-on-one and talk about, okay, what's your red chain? What red chain? What's your weak link? Okay, because you might be doing the best you can in all these different health principles, but if you have a relationship that's draining you, if you have a career and work that's draining you, if you have a family that's draining you, if you have finances that's draining you, like there is different areas of life that can be your weakest link that when we do the coaching program is we get in and we solve those and bang, now your health can start rolling again. Oh, Karen's here. How you going? Nightmare to get in. What was a nightmare about getting in? You clicked the link, no? Anyway, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay. So, but in the interest of time, I would love to go really deep on all 9 of these principles, but we are going to focus on 3. So there are 9 principles as we've gone over, and I'll go over briefly now. Eating. So this is really important. If you think of fat loss with 2 main aspects, you have energy in and energy out. Okay, if I have too much energy in and not enough energy out, the energy is then stored as fat. So you might call it calories in, calories out, is what some people call it. So eating, this is where you get all of the calories, right? So eating is, I hate to say it, but eating is probably the number one most important because it is, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. It's the only way for you to get calories and nutrients into your body. Okay. There's multiple different ways you can get rid of energy and output energy, but there's only one way you can input. So the food that you put in your mouth, think about it this way. Every 7 years, every cell of our body completely changes. Okay. Every 7 years, every cell in our body completely changes. Okay. That means all of the food and water that you've put in your body over the last 7 years now becomes you. You are what you eat. Okay. So some core principles for food is, am I eating a wide variety of food? Am I getting fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, proteins, carbs? Am I getting all these different wide variety into my diet that I'm eating? Am I eating too much? Am I not eating enough? Because if we don't eat enough, we can't output the energy and our body goes into starvation mode, conservation mode, and we hold on to it, right? So a lot of people go on these crazy diets where they reduce their calories and restrict their calories so much, it's actually to their own detriment. Now your body's not outputting any energy, right? So I actually need at least for most people, 2,000 calories to, or 1,500 if you're a small female, to $2,000 for 2,000 calories for a guy to actually just function as a human being. Okay. So it's very important not to go too crazy with restricting the calories because it's going to shut down everything. So it's not just, I'm just going to eat less and that's, well, yes, but we don't want to restrict and we don't want to get too low. So it's really just about going back to, imagine 100 years ago, what would you eat? Potatoes, rice, fucking chicken, beef, just real basic butter, milk. Like if you can tolerate those things and you're not allergic or whatever, not diet restricted or you're not vegan or whatever, then just like the least less processed foods, the better. And having a healthy variety is probably the best way to sum up food when eating. Okay, next is movement. We're actually going to go deep on movement. Okay, so we'll come back around to movement. Drinking water is, we have 12 liters, 12 liters. Okay, so imagine a 3-liter giant jug. Okay, that's 3 liter, massive jug, the biggest water bottle you can see, massive jug is 3 liters. Okay, 4 of those. Imagine that 12 liters of toxins and lymphatic fluid flowing around your body. 12 liters. Okay, if you're not drinking water, you're not flushing out the toxins that are basically poisoning you and messing up your hormones in your body, messing up your brain, stopping muscle growth, stopping fat burn. If you're not drinking water and flushing out your system, right? That's drinking water helps us to pee and poo. Oh my God, you can't talk about that. That's, taboo, right? I'm doing it. Okay. Ban me, all right? Me too movement me. Okay. I don't care. We got to poo. If you're not pooing every day, if you're not weeing a few times a day, you're missing out. Okay. Number one, it's super pleasureful. Okay. Even if you get a bidet, it's even add some more pleasure in there. And it's going to get out all the toxins. It's going to get out all the shit in your body. It's going to get out all the toxins. So drinking water, oh my God, it's going to reduce pain. It's not all about exercise, it's not about anti-inflammatory food. Sometimes it's as simple as drinking water and flushing your system out. Okay. The fourth principle is getting in the sun. So getting in the sun is, I put it in here because even though it's so fucking basic, so simple, it is probably the number one most important thing. Well, it's not the number one most, it's one of the most important things to regulate your internal clock. It's called your circadian rhythm. Getting in the sun and drinking water first thing in the morning and being in the sunlight. You don't need to stare into the sun, but just, I usually stare like in the sky away from the sun. So I'm still getting sunlight in my eye. It's going to go in through your brain and regulate your hormones and your energy levels. And it's basically you're resetting your body clock. When the power goes out and all the clocks are flashing and they don't know what time it is. Going out in the sun and looking in the sun and being in the sun and getting skin in the sun is like going in and changing and resetting your clock and setting your clock. Okay, it's 8 a.m. now. Click, 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 change. Okay, 8 a.m. Cool. So now I know 12 hours from now, when the sun goes down, it's time to switch off and reset, and then I get sleep. A lot of these principles, pretty much all of them, work interlinked and all work together. So when you do one, it's going to help the other 8. When you do the 8, it's going to help that one, and vice versa. They all help each other. So sleep, that's another one we're also going to go deep into. So we'll come back around to that. Stress, oof, that's a big one. I could do a whole week-long presentation on stress. And okay, what's the simplest way to say this? In order for you to burn fat and to have energy in your body, you need to have a balance of hormones in your body. So hormones basically are the ones that control your mood and your energy. Okay, if we have too much cortisol, which is, I'll just call it stress hormone, if you have too much of this stress hormone, none of your body is not going to give a fuck about losing weight or giving you a good mood and healthy energy and a good mood and libido and yada yada. Your brain goes into, your brain and body go into shutdown mode and go, fucking store everything. We're under attack. A tiger's about to fucking eat me. I'm stressed. I'm not going to do anything except conserve my fat and make me stress and make me make quick decisions, right? If you're in fight or flight mode and you're fucking stressed, there is absolutely no way for you to lose weight. If you're doing every single one of these things perfectly, all other 8 of these principles, if you're doing the other 8 perfectly with absolute precision, they're the brightest green lights, but you're stressed, you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to have a healthy energy and a healthy mood. Okay. So stress, yeah, super important. Planning, that's the third thing we're going to go deep on. We're going to go on deep on 3 of them tonight. I wish I could go really deep on all of them. I will eventually. Message me if you want to know more or whatever your red flags are. But I found planning is, geez, I just want to say this is the most important, but because they're all so important, guys, and so simple too. Tracking, pretty simple. That's going to keep you accountable. Okay, keep yourself accountable. Keep yourself focused. If it's not measured, it can't be managed. Okay. If you went into work for a job and your manager wasn't going to track you or keep tabs on you, or, okay, what did you do today? What's your plans tomorrow? But if the manager just completely doesn't even talk to you, then you're not managed, are you? And you don't know what to do. You don't know if what you're doing is right, and you're just kind of going around in circles. Now, I know a lot of you have gone around in circles before, just like me. So tracking is going to keep you accountable to those goals. Super simple. Have a checklist. Have a reflection thing at the end of the week where I go, did I do what I said I was going to do? Yes. Awesome. No. Okay. What needs to change? And then the last principle is reflecting. Is if you have, oh my God, true story. I went on a blind date with my friend and his girlfriend at the time. And I was having a good time, and got home at the end of the night, looked in the mirror. I had a big tomato sauce dripping on my face, big chunk of red tomato sauce. It looked like a big fat pimple. I looked in the mirror and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? All night with this girl that I've been on a blind date with, and no one told me, oh, hey, what's the shit on your face? Like, wipe that off, right? But everyone was too nice, right? Okay, so if I just looked in the mirror at my reflection and did some reflection, I would have seen, oh, okay, wipe that off, okay? So, not very good mates. No, she didn't get a second date, okay? So yeah, if you don't reflect, you're not going to see the obvious. Okay, so if if I'm on this new running program and I want to run a 3-hour marathon and I get to the end of the night and I don't go, how's my body feeling? Right? Because my calves are really tight. My knee's starting to hurt. Whatever. Wake up, go again, just follow the plan. No, like if I'm not reflecting and being like, what can I do to improve? Oh, do a bit more stretching. Oh, maybe slow the pace down a bit. It's a long game. Okay. If you're not reflecting, you're missing these easy opportunities. Okay. So those are the 9 principles. Like I said, we're going to go deep on 3 of them. I like when you put all these 3 different areas all together, because when you have flame and vitality, you get energy. When you get flame and flow, you get relaxation. And when you get flow and vitality, you get focus. I love all 3 of these. I love energy for my runs and workouts and doing work. I love relaxation to watching a movie and eating ice cream and enjoying myself and going for a walk with my dog and going to dog shows. I love focus for being able to read and write and meditate and do all those fun things. When you do all of these, right, you get fat loss. Okay, fat loss is the byproduct, the side effect of doing these 9 core principles of having flame, flow, and vitality, of having energy, relaxation, and focus. Okay, when you have fat loss, that's what I call health. Okay, so we're just trying to get healthier. So like I said, we're going to go deep on, can we even go deep? Oh my God, we've only got 15 minutes left. Okay. Okay, we'll go as deep. I'll go as deep as I can. It's not the first time I said that. Move, sleep is the second one, and planning. So movement. You got to find what you love the most. If you try and copy someone's training plan, it's probably not going to work. If you Google a basic plan, a gym workout, a home workout, a running workout, swimming workout, whatever it is, it's probably not going to work, because it needs to be, we already did it. No, we didn't. Jono says we did move. Did we do move? I like skipping. Is that what you're saying? You like to skip? So movement, find what you love. So I love going to the beach with Prince and walking on the beach with Prince. I love going on trails and doing little trail runs. Okay. You can get creative. I love going on bike rides with the family. You know, there I am with, oh, you probably don't recognize me there. I've got a big beard. I love swimming. Swimming is really fun in my budgie smugglers. I like karate. Right? These are all the different things that I like to move my body. You don't need to be like, oh, I need to go to the gym. Oh, I need to run. Oh, I need to do a home Pilates workout. No, it's literally anything you do where you're moving your body. We're not designed to sit on our asses all day. We're designed to be like monkeys and run around and swing around and go hunting and all this kind of fun stuff. Okay. I also like to play drums. It's a bit hard because I'm traveling at the moment. I don't have a drum kit. So I'm like, just playing the bongos with my hands and stuff. But movement is so important, because that is where the energy out comes from. You know, I was talking about with food, that's how we get our energy in. With movement, that's how we get our energy out. So there's a couple aspects of movement. We want to take it very slowly and not go straight to doing weighted pull-ups. We want to start slow at home and just the first thing I would say for movement is literally just getting out and moving. Okay, so there's the moving aspect of just walking. Walking is probably the best exercise you can do. Then there would be strength training. So doing push-ups, doing kettlebell stuff at home, doing squats, doing lunges. I have some videos on my Facebook and Instagram about doing a one-legged Romanian deadlift, about doing a kind of toe raises for your shins, for your ankle and knee and back health. doing a bird dog for your core. There's all these different exercises. If you want to know, just message me and I will let you know some quick and easy strength exercises you can do. So the first thing is, am I just going for a walk? Okay. Starting with 3 10-minute walks a day is going to help with back pain, knee pain. It's going to pump out all of the toxins throughout your body. Like I was saying, you drink water and you move, you're going to pump out all of the toxins in your body. So then you can add the strength training, and then probably just as important as the strength training is doing some sort of stretching, some sort of yoga, which also can come under the stress management principle, because you want to do pretty much an equal amount of strength training and I guess vigorous exercise as stretching and calming your body down. If you don't do that, then the body gets all tight and stiff and achy and painful, and we don't want that. And that's what's going to stop your progress. So I made a post this week, a couple of days ago, about doing pull-ups. And I said that the number one most important thing with movement and exercise is finding your level of what easy is. So Jono said before that he's going to start walking the dogs. Cedric and
Sadie.
Sadie. That's right. Cedric and Sadie, the two little sausages. And that's easy, right? So you start easy and then you progress and you keep it easy. So once you have your easy level and you just progress it from there, it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's you want to do it. Okay. If it's something you have to force yourself to do it, it's not for you. Find something else. Okay. So make your movement and exercise very, very easy and find what you love. Add some strength training in there when you're ready. When you're ready, you do some different, it's called unilateral. It means doing one side of the body at a time to make sure that your body is balanced, and that's going to reduce the amount of pain. Do some core work, but that's down the line. That's a bit more advanced, and we could do some bit more specific stuff on that later. If you want to know more, then message me. Jumping on the trampoline, amazing. If you have kids, that is such a good workout. I always say to my parent clients, to my mums, and say, well, what do your kids like to do? Play soccer, or I'll go to the park. Okay, well, go and jump on the trampoline with them, or go and play soccer with them, or go to the park with them and, have fun. And that's what it's all about. I think if you can integrate your exercise with your family time, you're fucking winning. Like, that's golden. That's the best way to do it, is integrate these 9 principles into your life already, and don't revolve your life around these principles. Integrate the principles in your life. Like I was saying, yoga, stretching, great. Okay, the second principle that we're going to go deep on is sleep. There's 3 main aspects of sleep. There's the quality of sleep. Am I waking up during the night? Do I fall asleep easily? Do I wake up with energy? That's the quality. The quantity, how many hours do I average per night? And then there's the consistency. Do I consistently go to bed and wake up at the same time every day? We want at least 2 out of 3. So if you're a shift worker, or if you really struggle with getting quality sleep, then focus on just 2 of them, okay? So for me, the biggest thing I focus on is the consistency, is going to bed and waking up at the same time, because it's actually better to get 6 hours of sleep every night than 12 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours. That's all over the place. And like I was saying, your body clock gets all thrown out. So if you can be consistent every night and don't set an alarm to wake up, set an alarm to go to bed. Another trick is to calm your mind before bed, is try and stay off your phone. I'm a big victim of this. I like to fall asleep to watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts sometimes because I'm not planning correctly and I don't have the right plans, right? Because it all comes back to the 9 principles. So if you have a plan for the next day, if you're clear on your your workout goals, you're going to be saying to yourself, oh, if I don't get a good night's sleep tonight, it's going to ruin my day tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to prioritize my health tonight and get a good sleep. Okay, so like I said, set an alarm to go to bed, not to wake up. This is so that we can set the rhythm and get in the bed at the same time every night. Stretching before bed, also great way to combine the different principles. When you sleep, to increase the quality of your sleep, imagine you're sleeping in a cold, dark cave where there's no noise. So some clients need earplugs and an eye mask, and even as simple as putting a towel under the door, or taking some of the electronics out, or even putting a bit of black tape over like a little dot that's shining, or wearing funky orange glasses like Jono was at night. I have some of those glasses. I love, yeah, those are fucking sick glasses. Those are like for a meth dealer if they were dealing drugs at night.
They were from Amazon and they were super cheap. They were like $15, but I have had them in the past and they didn't have these side pieces. So the
Yeah.
light would get in. So that's why I got these ones. And they're kind of like pit vipers.
Yeah, so cold dark cave. You'll find it's easy to fall asleep in a colder room than it is hot. So I like to have a fan on me every night. I'll have the air conditioner on. Your circadian rhythm. So at night, you get the coldest temperature. You actually have your coldest temperature about 2 hours before you wake. So the night rests you and you're cold, and the day tests you. So during the day, in the middle of the day, you have your highest body temperature. So you see there, highest body temperature, melatonin starts, deepest sleep, lowest body temperature, the melatonin, testosterone, you have alertness, coordination, you have reaction times, you have cardiovascular efficiency and muscle strength, your blood pressure. See all these different things that are changing. All your hormones are changing, your alertness, which is related to the hormones in the body. It's all changing based on the quality of the sleep that you get at night. You'll find, okay, if you like to eat sweets, or you binge eat, or if you're finding that food was a red flag for you, do you crave food after 8 nights of really good quality sleep? Do you crave food after eight hours of quality sleep? Yes or no? Do you ever crave? It's going to be silly, I can see it. Yes, no? You didn't type anything. But for the most part, for me at least, I'm always craving ice cream at the end of a busy and stressful week. I don't have 12 hours of sleep and wake up and be like, oh yeah, I'd love some ice cream, right? Yeah, so you never, I always crave sweets, he says. Yeah, so your sleep is going to do 3 main things. It's going to delete wasted and useless information that you've had throughout the day. It's going to clear out useless information. It's going to clip it off. Delete, delete, delete. Number 2, it's going to organize all of the information that you have learned from today. So what are the good things that I've learned today? Oh, this XYZ. I'm going to put that together. I'm going to put it in nice little, neat little folders and title them and have that ready to go, right? Nice and organized and clean. And the third thing that it does is balance your emotions. So that's why we have dreams. Strong theory of why we have dreams is so we can balance our emotions. That's why we wake up after a good night's sleep and we feel refreshed and focused and calm and not as angry, not as stressed, not as anxious, not as overwhelmed, because we had a really good sleep. So that's sleep for you. The recommended hours of sleep, as you get older into an adult, from when you're a baby you need more sleep, as you're an adult you need a bit less sleep. They do say 7 to 9 hours of sleep. You just keep getting. Jono says, I feel like mine is reverse where he gets older and he needs more sleep. I definitely feel like that sometimes. I'm like, oh, I've only had 12 hours of sleep today. I need 16 hours. Like a dog, just sleeping 16 hours a day. So it's not all about the quantity of sleep. It's also about the quality and the consistency. So don't get stuck in the 7 to 9 hours trap. And some people need more, some people need less. Okay, the third and final principle that we're going deep on tonight is planning. And this is where I really start to shine, and this is where I really start to have a bit of a unique standpoint in terms of my health and wellness coaching and my perspective, because this is what, like I was saying, this is what helped that client this morning lose 12 kilos over the last 8 weeks. It's all about structuring your life in a way where you can prioritize and be clear on the things that you love the most. If you can structure your life to love your life and to be inspired and be enthused and, just be really getting after it, because if you're going to achieve any goal, not fat loss, business goal, relationship goal, you need focus, you need attention, you need consistency, you need patience, and you need a lot of determination. The only way you can achieve those things and have those things is if you're following what you really love and what you really enjoy. So many times people come to me and they say, oh, I want to lose weight. I go, why? Oh, because I don't like how I look. Okay, well, that's not really a strong reason why you'd want that. And they can't really see it in their life. But if you can really see how losing weight and being healthier is going to really help the things you love most in life, like family, like your career, like your dog, like making more money, like going on better adventures, whatever it is, whatever you love most, connecting with people, that's a big one. If you can see how having better health and embracing these 9 principles is going to help you and not hinder you, you will start to take action you don't even realize, and you just keep going and going, and you won't stop until you have it, and you'll keep going. So plan your health goals in your life around what you love. Okay, so this is a bit narcissistic and selfish here. I'm going to talk about me to sort of share a story and my perspective on things to give you a bit more context over why this is so important. Is I love dogs. I love puppies. There's another one. I love dogs. I love Afghan Hound. That's my dog there, Prince. At the beach, love the beach. I love my mentors, my mates. I love my family. We just did a little hike. And I love Prince again and in the beach, and I love being in my Budgie Smugglers. Okay. Now, if you look at that, you don't go, wow, Mitch really loves working out and eating healthy. It's like, no, I'm using working out and eating healthy as a tool to help me improve my life in other ways. So when I'm healthy, I can run on the beach. I can go swimming and feel fun. I can go on hikes with my family. I can have lots of energy to stay up all day and all night to talk with my friends and my mentors and do lots of learning and just love my body and who I am and really connect with myself and not feel bloated or stressed or fat or put myself down or whatever. I can really just love who I am and embrace who I am. Okay, so I call that self-connection. That's the thing I love most in my life, is my self-connection, is connecting with myself. I love family. I love Afghan hounds. I love learning, and I love traveling. Now, you don't see, oh, fucking trail running, oh, bloody eating salads, oh, like, no, you don't. That's not what I love most. I love all of these things. And until I can see that my health goals are going to help me with the things I love most in my life, I will not take any action towards my health goals. So many times people will completely restructure their whole life just so they can do a diet or a detox or a fucking some exercise program, and it completely takes away from their family time. It takes away from their learning. It takes away from their career. It takes away from connecting to other people and themselves. And eventually they sabotage themselves until they go right back to what they do love most in life. So plan your goals out so that they are aligned with what you care about most. So this is the values determination process. This is also something we go through in the coaching program, the Fat Loss Forever Flame, Flow, and Vitality coaching program. Is we individually go through what you care about most, and then we make sure your health goals are centered around that. Okay, your health goals, I'll say it again for the 18th time, your health goals need to empower you and not something that you're desperate for. If I go to a nightclub and I desperately go up to a girl and go, oh, will you marry me? Like, please, you're so pretty, and ew, get away from me, creep, right? But if I just stand there real cool and buy her a drink and send it over there and, pretend I don't like her and say, oh, your hair is a really weird color, but I kind of like it. And I kind of neg her. I don't know. No, but you know what I'm saying. If you're desperate and you neediness is creepiness, okay? If you desperately went, oh, I need to lose weight so bad. No, you need to look at your body and go, okay, what have I gained from being this weight? How is my life actually helping me? I had someone the other day say that, fuck, I've lost weight and I'm getting all this attention from other people now. And it's kind of freaking me out because I feel maybe I'll be unfaithful to my husband, or, right? You hear it all the time is you don't know what you have until you got it, and you don't know what you have until it's gone. Okay, so I'm not saying completely give up the diet and health goals and just be grateful and meditate on the beach and say, oh, I love my body exactly who I am. No, still have some goals, still have something to work towards, but understand that it makes you who you are. And until you're grateful for where you are and how you got where you are, you won't be ready to let it go. Okay. It's, you have the perfect body for you right now for a reason. And until you dissect that why, okay. And I tell you why you have the body you have is because you have certain values in life, certain things that you prioritize over others, things that you love more than others. And in order for you to get the most out of your life, requires you to eat the food that you do, requires you to do the exercise or lack of exercise that you do or don't do, okay? Requires the sleep, okay? Usually mums, all they think about is their kids. They want to give their kids the best life. So the food goes out the window. They're fucking stressed. They're running around. They don't really have much time. They don't really do much exercise. Their sleep's all out of fucking whack. Okay. They're not really doing much for their stress. They don't really plan because everything in their life is focused around their kids. If you start doing your health program and you forget about the kids, it's only a matter of time before you crash and burn and go back to your kids and say, no, the diet doesn't work. No, the diet does work, but you need to integrate it with the things that you love most in life. And that's why your values are so important. So Karen says, I absolutely am grateful for my body I have worked for. Exercise program from you plus dietary changes from me. So there you go. You got to be grateful for what your body has given you and what it gives you and the opportunities it's presenting for you. So I've given you this sort of bit of an overview, a big picture, a big master plan blueprint of all the different areas in your health and how you can start to, how you can identify, okay, what area can I improve? Okay, because if there's one cog in this function of cogs, there's one cog that's stuck, none of the cogs are going to turn. So we're going to red light different areas. Okay, what can I improve? Start improving those areas, and the whole system is going to start turning and burning much more efficiently, and you're going to feel so much better. So thank you for watching and being here, everyone, giving up your valuable time and paying attention to me. Super grateful for you. If you would like some more help with figuring out your red areas, figuring out a plan for how you're going to overcome, figure out how you can start to integrate all the different cogs, all these different principles in your life so you can achieve the goals that you want. We've got a new program starting next week, 8-week program. You can start for just $100 a week and we'll get you the results that you want. It's pretty easy to lose 5 to 10 kilos in the 8 weeks if that's your goal. If you want to reduce pain, if you want to have more energy, whatever it is, message me, let me know. And I look forward to talking to you soon. If you have any other questions, then please put your hand up. If you're watching the replay, send me a message. But yes, thank you again for being with me tonight. Karen says, brilliant. Oh, thank you for coming. My #1 raving fan. Car in the garage. Jono giving me a clap and a love heart.